Hey guys, what is going on? I'm Scott with 3 Guns Down as always, and it is Monday. Everybody unanimously hates Monday, and I hate it too. My brain was not working in my class this morning. Probably because it's an 8 a.m. class, but I don't care. I have been using the 0115 as a sniper here lately. I'm probably going to go back to the USR just because the USR is so much more accurate, and 90% of my shots are chest level or up. Anyway, with the 0115, it doesn't always go exactly where you're pointing it. It can veer in a radial direction of 360 degrees either way. And when you add the chrome barrel onto it, it makes it even more inaccurate. And while if you hit them in the correct area, it is pretty much a guaranteed one-hit kill, especially with chrome barrel, or it at least should be. But I've been getting way too many hit markers with this thing like that. He was laying down there, and I got a hit marker, and it just, you know, that should not happen. Really should not happen with this game. I don't know if you guys have ever seen higher caliber sniper rifles, but up to a 223. Which the 115 is a 308 Lapua, I believe, or uses a 308 round. Up to that high of a caliber, it leaves about the size of a grapefruit in the back of whatever it's going through. So, you got a hole the size of a grapefruit in your ass, you're probably not gonna live. Just an assumption. So yeah, that always pisses me off. You see 50 cals in games that are not guaranteed one-hit kills. I don't know if you've ever seen what a 50 cal can do to objects. It's fucking scary what 50 cal can do to objects. It's terrifying. All right. So my father has friends that are from the Marines. They have stories where they were sniping at a target moving in a Humvee, and they were using armor-piercing incendiary rounds, and they put one through the cabin of the Humvee, and the vacuum pressure from the bullet itself at that trajectory and a high grain at a 50 cal tends to not even really have to hit them. Even at low grain 50 cal rounds, moving close enough to you, such a large object with such high velocity creates a vacuum and such high intensity moving air, a shockwave if you will, which it technically is, that it can cut your skin open even if it does not hit you. There has to be rules and regulations about how many times you could shoot a 50 cal before you had to stop. I think it was like 10 or whatever, and that was with double ear protection, eye protection, prone stance, everything, because it could dislodge the early, I'm talking like late 90s, early 2000s 50 cals, because the recoil and the shockwave could detach your retinas, could do crazy things to you just because how massive of round it was. You're shooting downrange at such high velocities. It was ridiculous. And so to see those 50 cals in video games, to hear these stories of hitting a target with it and then there's nothing left of the target, just a pink mist, and then they go into video games and you get hit markers with one, is mind-boggling. I don't it's just, you have to find that balance between gameplay and realism. It has to be real. It has to be in a realistic sense enough to make sense, not seem completely out of whack and arbitrary, and take you completely out of the experience you're immersed in. At the same time, it still has to feel like a game that's fun to play. And so that's a really hard balance to strike, but there are a lot of minor changes devs could make that could make these changes very easily. For instance, in Battlefield, they don't allow a 50 cal out of your load up for the recon class as a sniper. However, you can pick one up on the map, and it is a guaranteed one-hit kill no matter where you hit them. That's nice. That's how it should be. So that has always just annoyed the hell out of me. It's like I have this giant fucking rifle, and I tag him in the shoulder, and he keeps on running. You tag somebody in the shoulder with a 50 cal in real life, they don't have a shoulder anymore. They don't have an arm. They're missing a half of their body. So I don't know. I don't fucking know. The Xbox One, PlayStation 4, launched, and no surprise to anyone, problems from both consoles. Neither Sony nor PlayStation, or neither Sony nor Microsoft had commented on saying as how widespread or large problems are for either consoles yet. Understandably why, at a console launch, you don't really want bad PR for the console, as in it doesn't work, it's shit, blah blah blah, but we kind of do need to know the truth. I would like to know what exactly I am buying. Am I buying a broken product or not? You should really tell us. It's in your best interest to provide the best you can for your customer. However, Xbox is handling their console replacement much better than Sony is. Most people may not be able to get, originally it was, get a new PlayStation until February. They've now moved that up to January. Xbox had produced an overabundant amount of units and started production early, therefore they have several 100,000 units left over that were specifically for this reason. Units gone bad. Xbox is saying it's less than 1% now, which is around 10,000 consoles, and they have a their current situation is, if you call into Microsoft reporting these certain kinds of issues or malfunctions with the consoles early, they will basically go ahead and send you a new Xbox One before you even send yours out. But you do have to send yours to them or they will charge you an additional $500. So, you know, they are handling it very well. They will send you an Xbox, meaning you're going to get your new Xbox in 4 to 7 business days, rather than wait for a box for 4 to 7 business days, send it back for 4 to 7 business days, then wait another 4 to 7 business days, possibly up to 3 weeks to get a new Xbox. So 4 to 7 business days flat's much better than what Sony's giving us at the moment. You know, I kind of saw the disc tray issues coming from Microsoft, honestly, because they decided to do a trayless disc driver. No idea why. The PlayStation 3 had that one. Look, don't try to... I've said this time and time and time again, and I'm still a very firm believer of it, and I think this will definitely show once we see the really good exclusive titles start to come out, and you'll see the market separate more. Titanfall right now is a huge selling point for the Xbox One. Is it out yet? No, but the fact that we know it's coming in March is still a huge selling point for the Xbox One. That is my #1 reason right now to get an Xbox One, Titanfall, all by itself. You know? Titanfall. That's it. That is going to be huge console selling potential right there. Sony doesn't have anything like that yet. Killzone was a bit of a laugh. Killzone is a laughable game. Let me put it that way. It's very visually stunning and very pretty, but it plays like shit. Titanfall. Everyone that I've seen or talked to about it, I love these Trinity rockets right here. I just stand there like, what's up, bitch? But you know, PlayStation just doesn't have something to sell yet. They really, really need it. Otherwise, I think they will lose this console war. Apparently, also, the sales between PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are way closer than everybody would thought them to be. We're talking 10% either way. Not 25, 35 to 45 like everybody thought. 10% either way. Which is remarkable in my... I did not think it was going to happen like that. But no official release sales have been confirmed. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm Scout with 3 Guns Down. Don't forget to go check out our Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. We try to stream at least every single night for 3 or 4 hours. That'll be posted on Facebook and Twitter. See you guys later.